Hello, Texas Health Resources. This is Jess Pettit. I thought it would be good to make a video. I am here in Spain, 7 hours, I believe, ahead of you in Texas. So scheduling a call on short notice might be pretty challenging. So I thought I would make a video. So first off, hi, I'm Jess. It is exciting to me every time I get the opportunity to go and actually speak to another organization in Texas. As a native Texan, I'm from North Dallas, graduated from Plano Senior High in the 1900s. It's always nice to be able to go back to be able to go back and talk about a subject related to sexuality, gender, inclusiveness in general, communication skills is really an exciting opportunity for me. So I was very excited to find out about your conference in August in Hurst. And what I thought I would do is just talk a little bit about kind of my style, and if I could be so bold, I'd even like to make some suggestions. As we all know, right now is a very polarizing time to talk about diversity in the broadest of strokes or in the more specific context around sexuality and gender. I've done this for 20 plus years in Texas for different medical organizations. And what I would suggest is that we do a keynote first. 45 minutes to 60 minutes is fine. We do a keynote first about challenging conversations. One of the things that I posit in my book and in my research is that we all have the skills to have really challenging conversations, and we use them all the time. It's just certain people, certain topics, certain situations where all of a sudden we decide not to use the skills that we have. And so I like to focus on when do we choose to use them and when do we choose not to, so that we can become more conscious of when we choose not to use the skills that we have. So I would suggest Conversations That Matter, Better Connections keynote, and then same price included, etc. Then we could do a breakout that's much more specific to sexuality and gender. Now in the keynote, I can clearly use examples related to sexuality, gender, race, class, political beliefs, etc. that are different examples of times that we kind of shut down and we don't know how to use our skills, but it will be more inclusive of everyone in the audience. And then those that are really interested in a deeper dive or a deeper understanding specific to sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression, we can do the breakout for that, where I can go through the difference between sex, gender, and sexuality, how that fits in with sexism, heterosexism, what does that mean when we start talking about medical interventions, medical care, families, as well as your colleagues and other employees and their families, their own identities, and how that shows up in the workplace. We could do that as a breakout for the people who opt in specifically for something more specific like that. Now, if I get my stuff together enough, I'm going to be able to take this video and send it on over to Debbie, but I'll also include some links with webinars, recordings of webinars that have gone into my specific program that I do about sex, gender, and sexuality, just to give you kind of a flavor of how I talk about these issues, which I try to be very inclusive, also mindful of legislative atmospheres, things like that, so that we can talk about these issues that are inclusive of everyone in the audience, while also talking about what does this mean as an organization when it comes to healthcare, when it actually comes to long-term patient care, and providing resources for employees, staff, etc. So hopefully that's helpful. I am off to Ireland today with very limited internet access for the next week. And then I'm going to Paris because this is revenge travel, so why not? Hope you're having a really great day, and I hope this video answers some context about how I would do this and what my style is. And I hope you have a really great day. Ciao.